subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
In the last video we have seen how we can create a reactive form. If you have not seen that video, I'll request you to please go through that in like how to create a reactive form. And in this video we will see how to add a dynamic validation in reactive form of Angular. So for that, what we will do, we will, as you already know, that we have this type of form, and on select of this female we will add some dynamic validation. Like we will when a user selects this female from gender, we will add one more element, that is to enter the father name of female, and we will do the dynamic validation of this form because a new input element is being added, so which means the validation will be dynamic for that particular input. So we will do this right now in this video. So let me do one thing. Let me create one more input element here. So input, and let class be as int, and the placeholder should be like the father's name. Okay, and let me add a form control name as father name. Okay, and we will add this father name in our controls, that is form builder group. So we'll simply add it into group, and initially it should be null because we don't know whether it is required or not, and based on the condition that if a user select it as a female, then only we will be able to see that. Okay, so now as you can see, it is coming direct by default. So first of all we will make it dynamic. So let me add one boolean here. So is female, so it will check if the female has been selected. So initially it is of type boolean and initial value is false, and on ng-on-init we will check this all thing. So what I can write is dot form data dot get, what we will get gender, and if the value changes, so then we will subscribe it, and it will throw a data of type any for now. And let me console.log data. Let's save the changes. Let's see in our browser. So now if I select a male, as you can see we have male here, which means whenever the value gets changes, it is getting like recorded as an observable, and on subscription of that we are getting the value. Okay, now what we will do, we will simply write a if condition here. If theta is female, so what I want that is female should be true, else this dot is female should be false. And I will use the ngIf directive here. If you don't know ngIf directive, you can like check our previous video how we can use our ngIf directive. So now initially ngIf is is female boolean is false. So when I select as a male, it is not coming. When I select as male, as you can see, father name is coming, father name input value is coming. If I select male, it is again going. If I select female again, so it is coming. Now the problem is like if I write some random name, we can write ns code and such@gmail.com, and let me write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So as you can see, this value is not been added till still this submit button is getting active, but we don't want this. We want this to be dynamic validation. Okay, so unless and until the father name is not here, should be a required field. We should not be getting the submit button as enabled one. So in order to do that, we will add some more code here. So let's go to react.component.ts, and here we will do like add the validity. So this dot form data dot get father name. So when the data is female, that is the female is selected, so we will write the set validators as like this, that validators dot required, and also we need to update the value and validity of this. So form data dot get father name dot update value and validate. I'll simply copy paste it here. Oh, sorry. Let's paste it here. And if the value is selected as male, so we don't want anything, it should be null. We don't want any validation, and it should be updated. So let's save the changes and let's see in our browser if we are going good. So let me add one more value as again, so s@gmail.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, one more, and male. So it's coming, and if I write female, it's not coming. We are getting some error. Is validate function. So let me check the code here. I guess we need to remove this. Yeah, let me check this. Let me check a chance here again. So ns code and ns@gmail.com. Male is selected, this means the form is getting right. And if I select the female, it should be updated in the form. As you can see, the submit button is disabled. If I select male again, the submit button is enabled. If I select submit female again, the submit button is disabled. So if I write and if I submit, as you can see, we should be having email, father name. I'll just make it broad one, because email, father name, first name, gender, last name, phone. And if I select it as a male, the value is gone. And let me change this to 6. Let me submit. You can see the updated values here with the phone number as 6 and gender as male. So this is how like you can do the dynamic validation in an Angular reactive form.